Welcome to the Tabernas Desert. The only true desert Europe has. I can't even believe I'm saying that. The Tabernas Desert then is situated in the southeast of Spain, just close to Almeria. I am 700 meters in elevation right now. It's a nice 20 degrees Celsius. A little bit of a breeze just to cool you down. And the sun is out in full force, which I love. I've partly come here because it sounds really interesting, but I kind of came here as well just to get away from the UK weather during the winter. The desert is actually surrounded by 3 mountain ranges. And there's one over there which I'm not sure of the name, but it's actually snow-capped. You see the peaks. So at higher elevations, it does get pretty cool. And as you can imagine, a desert with very little cloud cover at night, all of that sun and the heat escapes the ground and it gets pretty cool. Close to freezing actually. In the distance is the sea, the Mediterranean, and that is the end goal. I have a rough route, which is it's about 60 miles, just over, which is around 100 kilometers. This desert is actually pretty famous within the Hollywood and the TV series scene. Lots of spaghetti westerns were filmed here in the 50s and 60s. And more recently, Lawrence of Arabia, which is a famous film. And Game of Thrones. You can kind of see why. It does resemble, I've never been to Texas, but I'm pretty sure it looks pretty similar. I'm carrying lots of water, 5 litres to be exact. I've got about 3 days worth of food and enough electrics to last a week. Oh, it weighs a ton. Okay. I'll see you soon, Mediterranean, hopefully. I don't perish in the flipping desert. I mean, some cool views. Lots more to come to. Gotta watch my step. There's just canyons meandering all the way around. You wouldn't want to get stuck down there. Dotted all over the place, I keep seeing the ruins of stone houses. There's one just over there. So people obviously lived here at one point. Maybe it's the herdsmen herding goats or sheep. Because surely you can't live out here permanently. There's little to no water. This region and a lot of what is called Spain today, during the 700s up until the 1400s it was actually called Al-Andalus, which gives the name to Andalusia, which is this kind of region. It's where the Arabs, the Berbers, the herdsmen came over from. I'm pretty sure it's North Africa. And had a war and kind of took this territory. So for around 700 years, from 700 until the 1400s roughly, Spain was largely a Muslim country. That's why you see lots of the buildings all over Spain, the white kind of just nice dome-shaped buildings. I think there's a mosque as well in Cordoba, which is pretty famous. It's actually quite similar to the North African coast, you know, like Morocco, Tunisia, similar to that, and that's kind of why. I never even knew that until I read about it recently. And it makes sense as well. A lot of Spanish people have really dark hair with like a nice tan, and I suppose they've got the Berber DNA in them, which is pretty cool. I honestly don't know where they got water from, so I want to show you as well. This here is a Rambala. So a dried up riverbed right at the bottom. But, oh, I've just had a thought. Down there may be gold. Shall I start a gold rush in Spain? The dried up riverbeds, just dig down a little bit. Pan some gold maybe. No way. I think I've come across a pomegranate tree. Oh yeah, it's so hollow. You can make a drum out of it. Alright, it was. Never mind. That would have been so nice and fresh, just oh. Look at the size of this bamboo. It's so light. No wonder you make scaffolding out of it. For building work in Asia. It's just so strong and light. Just following the rambler now. Bamboo bushes everywhere. So last night was pretty eventful. I actually arrived yesterday, so I didn't get to the location today. It was last night. I arrived when it was dark, so I just headed outside of the town. Pitched my tent up in an olive grove under two nice olive trees. The ground was perfect. Oh, there's a rabbit over there. Hello, Mr. Rabbit. So I blew my sleeping mat up, lay down on it for the first time, and all I heard was it deflated. There was a huge rip at the bottom of it. So I was there for a couple of hours trying to repair, but no luck. It deflated within 20 minutes. And it gets down cold here in the desert. So I was freezing all of last night. My hip, I'm a side sleeper, so my hip was like digging into the ground. Just, yeah, so I haven't had any sleep whatsoever. But that's not the worst of it. Last night, it's so funny. I couldn't tell if I was dreaming or not. Something was scuttling around my tent. And it sounded quite big. So at first I thought I was dreaming, because I could hear just these noises and grunts. And then I eventually thought, okay, I'm not dreaming, I'm awake. Am I like delirious because of the lack of sleep? So I've kind of like pulled my tent just to see outside. And there's this big black like figure of like a wild boar outside. It was huge and it was grunting. I was probably on its patch. But I couldn't tell if it was actually there or not, because I was just so like delirious because of the lack of sleep, and I didn't know if I was dreaming. It was just such a weird situation. None of this on video, by the way. So I couldn't even believe what happened. So I pulled it like with my hand just to see outside the tent, and it came closer and started sniffing around and touched my hand. So I just went, whoa! Luckily it scared it away. It started grunting, making loads of like pig noises, just burp, burp. And it didn't come back. But man, I absolutely crapped myself. This cliff formation and like the layering in it's so strange. I can't tell what this white stuff is. It's not chalk. It's like a crystal type rock. There's a little streak of it. That's where the gold is. This place isn't for everybody. About an hour left. I think I'm heading this way. So they've got these cool director seats with names and years. It's actually so cool, just long because of the western kind of theme. Wow, what a beautiful building. this just town in general, pretty nice. It's quiet. And now that the shade's here, the sun's going down, it's actually got a lot colder. Oh no, I'm scared. This guy, this one's such a bully. This right here then is a bullfighting ring, or it was. Just look disused. So the bull, we caught it in, and then the unlucky person in the middle would have a few gates just to hop over to try and escape. And you got all the terrace seating, which is the crowd cheering him on, drunk crowd, placing bets, losing money, winning money. It's a tradition of Spain, it was. So earlier, I was actually thinking all I'm missing now is a cactus. And there's a couple here. I think they are dead, but I've got the desert, the tumbleweeds, the sun, just the dryness. And now I've got it all. The desert goes on for miles until the next mountain range over there. Got a main road that just goes through it. This really is the badlands of Europe. It's just so reminiscent of the US. This place is absolutely beautiful. I can't believe we have stuff like this in Europe. Usually a long 9-hour flight to America to see stuff like this. All right, this is pretty sketch, but it's gonna have to do. There's a storm drain above. There's a road. It shouldn't be too busy during the middle of the night. So you can hear, yeah, but pretty flat here. So I can set my tent up, and then you can see there, Cinema Studios, Fort Bravo, Texas, Hollywood. A couple miles just that way is the set for one of the spaghetti westerns. So in the morning I go have a look. But yeah, it's got some accommodation right next to. Okay, let's set up. Gotta be quick before the next car comes, but that's it, nothing fancy. I feel like a sewer rat or something. What am I doing? The moon is out, it's huge, and it's like covered by a lot of kind of like dust, and it's in between two trees as well, just the perfect view. I came out at the right time. Okay, so I tried to repair it last night, but it didn't work, so I've got some super glue. I'm gonna take it off and redo it, and hopefully it should work, because it was a miserable night last night. Okay, for my meal then, I've got tortilla wraps, cheese and ham. And then dessert, chocolate. I really didn't want to stop today, but obviously with it going dark, it's stupid to move around at night in the desert. So yeah, we're gonna take some rest, and then in the morning we set off again. Moment of truth. It's dried. Oh no. Oh no. It's where I'm either absolutely elated or just very disappointed. So come on, please. I mean, it's inflated like last night, but it had a slow puncture. All right, I don't want to jinx anything, but it's actually stayed up 15 minutes in. So I don't want to try my luck. I'm going to go to sleep while I'm comfortable and warm, and just hope. All right, I'll see you all in the morning. my sleeping pad held up, luckily. So I got a good sleep. I was nice and warm. So all is good. Just heading to Texas, Hollywood. And over there is Fort Bravo. I think you have to pay to get in, but I'll just have a look around maybe. It is a beautiful morning. People are just waking up. Oh, it feels good. Just to wake up to the sun. I've missed that. So, unlike Hollywood, this isn't as well guarded as the other places. I just kind of hopped on. And here I am. Let's go touch it. The fake Hollywood sign. It's like I thought, €20 to get in to have a look around, but I'm not even paying that. It's not even worth it. So we're gonna try find an abandoned one, but that is Fort Bravo. I've been trying to blag it as well, just to say, I just want to go for a coffee at the cafe. He said, no ticket, no possible. I stayed under this road, right under there last night. Never know I was actually there. Just got a couple mile walk along the road and then I'll come to another western place. Oasis Mini Hollywood. So these are some of the westerns in the 60s and 70s that have been set around here. So even I know some. Charles Bronson, Clint Eastwood, Sergio Leone, the director. And it's even drinks machines. Oh, they're actually on as well. Nice. Just look at the backdrop. You are in Texas right now. Oh yeah, it is real. Spikes on that. I thought I'd just take some time to have a rest, have some water, and just take in the sun while I can. This is not Spain. It's just like an oasis. Just green in the middle of a desert. This is just so beautiful. What? Muesli chocolate. Don't mind if I do. Smell it a bit. I find it crazy that they managed to put a motorway right through this desert. That is tough work. I'm actually about a 3-4 hour walk from Almeria city centre, so I want to stay away from that and skirt around it, the city. The markings on these trees are so cool. It's like a camouflage, nature's camouflage. I'd wear that. garden. It's so green. Oranges, lemon, limes. I kind of want to take one, but they'll probably shout at me. So hopefully that is the last of the town. I'm just following this rambler. So the plan is to like go up there after a pretty decent climb. That's got the sun as well, there's no shade there. And then probably like head slightly in towards the mountains even more, and then find a place to camp. I might stop slightly earlier today, because last night was pretty late. I'll find a nice spot in the mountains. But I was just looking at the mountainside. It's just so purple and kind of like pink. Man, they are the Badlands. Look at that. Right in the distance, the snow-capped peaks. There are little trails going off into the hills. There's one there, like a huge cave with like a stone wall built around it. I just startled them. And there they go. Right into the gully. Oh, what is this? Some cable. Oh, thank you. Okay, so these are mine shafts. This is really soft. It's like it's hollow. It's like a pulley system, so you put the rocks or the dirt in and it pulls it back up. That's what the cable's for. Oh, hello. So someone's lived in there at one point. There's bottles, some coffee. I've made a wall. I wouldn't chance it. That is it's so sketchy. But I suppose it'll be out the wind if you need it. That's why it was so windy. There she is, the Mediterranean. Oh, it feels good to see the water. Promise, I didn't take that from a tree. Wink, wink. So, I don't know if it's the eating kind. Some oranges, I don't think you can eat. Some are just really tart, so I don't know if this is ripe or not. I'm gonna give it a go. It looks good though. It's quite tough, so yeah. I need something. Get a rock. I don't think I've ever had a fresh orange off a tree. It's kind of sad to say, isn't it? Growing up in England. Oh my, it's so juicy. I mean, it smells like it, so come on. Oh my god. Fucking hell. That is just nectar. Oh, it's so good. Wow. Oh, it's the nicest thing I've ever eaten. Exactly what I need. Oh, I wish I got about 10 of them. No! Oh, words can't describe it. My mouth is just bursting with fruitiness. And just like that, it's nearly all gone. I feel like crying, but I'm so happy too. So this is camp for the night then. I actually came down a couple miles from the mountain up there because the wind was so bad. It's only here that it's pretty manageable. But the view has definitely made it worth it. Get to witness the sunset tonight. That's a big bonus. So a dream of mine since I was a little kid is I've always wanted to camp in the desert. Make a campfire and cook some sausages on it. I haven't got the sausages, but I've got a lighter and there's plenty of dry wood and brush around, so I can make a little campfire right there and just watch the sunset go down with a fire. Not too shabby, so that's what I'm gonna do. That is the plan for tonight. This place just gets way more spectacular the more I look at it. There's a few little bits. If I wanted to, I could make like a snare. If I was there for a few days, there's rabbit droppings right there. Oh, this is all dry. Perfect. There we go. I'm gonna check there to make sure there's no mountain lions. Nah, they don't have them in Spain, I don't think. That's the perfect den. Look at this place. Look at that, that's perfect. Nice and dry. I'm gonna get some rocks, make a circle, make a bottom layer. Be good to go. That's just going down. It's probably 20 minutes left. That should be alright. Last one. Stone circle. I'll put that there just in case. Nice. Small stuff first. There's always that rule. If you think you've got enough for the night, triple it. I think that's a rule. Something like that. It makes sense. Alright. That should go up nicely. While I'm waiting for the sun to go down, I'll try my pad again. I'm hoping it's gonna last. It's not the neatest job, but it held up last night. Alright, that should be okay. Alright. Feels good. So, yeah, I think it's okay. Having such like a big water bottle like this, 5 litres, it feels great. I'm not gonna lie. Not on your back while you're walking all day, but just knowing you can drink whenever instead of rationing. That's a good 2.5 there. Let's make sure nothing is in this cave. Oh no, it's alright. That actually looks like a good spot. To be honest, I'm kind of missing the drain. The sound of cars going past every minute. The smell of you know what. Yep. I actually miss it. Oh yeah. I don't know what it is, but I've always loved fire since I was a little kid. I was always making them. I don't know what that means, but I just love looking into the flames. It's very hypnotic. Just gonna give the tortilla wrap a little cook. Melt the cheese inside too. I think I've singed my eyebrows, but it's definitely worth it. Oh yeah, it's smoking. I've been looking forward to this all day. And it's good. So worth it. The stars are out tonight. There's a really bright star there. That could be a planet, to be honest. I can promise you there are thousands of stars out. I'm looking directly up. It's just magical. I really don't do this enough. This is what we're supposed to do as humans, just look up and wonder. We're just naturally inquisitive. We're always thinking, what's around that corner? What is in that next valley? There is nothing more primitive than a campfire. There are a few things: eating when you're hungry, or drinking when you're really thirsty, or running from danger at full speed, and just experiencing ice cold water. And making a fire. They're a few of the most primitive things we can do as people, and it just taps into the inner human, like our ancestors. And it definitely connects with me. I could just stare into this flame all night. I really could. Buenos dias from the Tabernas desert. So I slept seriously good. I had over 10 hours sleep. I was nice and toasty, just super relaxed from last night, so I'm very rested. The problem is though, I only have 1 litre of water left, and it won't be enough to last me all day, and I don't know when the next stop will be. So because I don't trust the desert, I'm gonna start heading over that mountain range there and head towards the white kind of the farmland of the Almeria coast, and hopefully there'll be a rest ball gas station or some kind of cafe or a bar where I can refill water, hopefully, because I don't have a clue where I'm gonna do it, but that's the fun. It's a desert. So after that, and I'll eventually head down the coast and have a nice dip in the Mediterranean, but that's still a long way away. So let's go. I'm wasting time and I'm wasting water, so let's see what today brings. But these mountains were seriously good. I keep seeing this stuff in the side of the banks. It's like glass almost. Is it quartz? It's just so reflective and shining like that. It's almost like glass. That's pretty cool. Some kind of mining operation. I'm not sure what for, but these are what separate the rocks from the actual dirt. So you get the small pebbles, get really fine grit and sand. And on the other side, there's just the big stones. I wonder what it's for. I'm kind of lost, so I don't know, this looks very private. I don't know how I'm here, but you see the huge stones, there's grates that separate it all on top. I wonder if it's gold mining. That'd be cool. Yeah, so they're all new roads, so they don't even appear on the map. So, gotta look at a way of getting down. Alright, I think I found the way. So, I passed 2 or 3 people on the way up on mountain bikes, and these are the trails, so looks like it's this way down. Come across an orange tree. There's so many of them, look at that. All just there to take, I think. They're just on the side of the road. That's already felt. There's a big one there. That looks good. Gotta cross this pretty long bridge. And then I'll get into a town where I can resupply. Finally resupplied. It just feels nice to sit down. So I've got a giant family size empanada. I'm pretty sure that is, yeah, pollo, so chicken. Got some, like a la rusa salad. What is it? I'm guessing it's tuna or something. Some kind of fish. It might be dolphin. And then 2 bottles of water. One there. And also stole an orange from that tree. So I'll have that later on, but I'm gonna chow down on all of this, rehydrate, and then get going again. Oh, that's so good. They have like €3 for a huge like tray of it. That was exactly what I needed, but I'm stuffed, so I'll have that later on. Oh man, I can barely move. I'm so greedy. Oh man. I got so many looks, coming through this town. I think it's because I'm very dirty and like dusty. See my shoes. So I should probably have a wash soon, but I honestly don't think hiking is very popular, especially in the south of Spain. With me like carrying a big pack, man, the looks I got. It's as if they want to say, get out of my town. Crazy. A lot of these people, in this little town, they've probably never even been to the Tabernas desert, as in hiked around it. Let's get going. This way. This place is a ghost town. Some of these storm drains are huge. One I stayed in was just so small compared to this. This is just, it's like they're expecting a huge flood. It kind of looks like the African bush now as well with these type of trees. I'm not sure what they're called. Mountains are over there, but also the military camp. So kind of sucks this part of the walk because I'm just following the motorway right now for a few miles until I get out of the way of the military zone. So I seen there's a sign, it says there's something about experimentation. So all of these tomatoes they're growing, it's possible they're kind of, what do they call it, gene spliced, all that type of stuff. GMO, is that what it's called? it's just all like a huge tipful. I don't know what they're doing with them, but man, I would not eat these. It's crazy to just throw them away though like that. They're definitely hybridized because they are huge. Like normal ones like you see in the garden in the UK, they're only like that big, but these are just, wow, what a waste. But you can see like all just the plastic, literally just nobody working there except from this guy. But I'm heading towards the mountains now. So that absolutely sucks. The military base, it's just there, and I use Google Maps and it's taken me just a few miles all the way up this massive long road past all the plastic kind of tents. Oh man, what a waste of time. So it's just nearly 5 p.m. I came here to get into the mountains, but it's just a military base, so there's no access. So I'm gonna have to go all the way back. It just means I'll be near the highway and it's just awful for walking, and plus there'll be no spots to sleep. So I've probably got about 2 hours of light left. Yeah, it's gonna suck tonight, but oh well. Just I'm sure I'll find somewhere. Would have been good to get into the mountains again though. Let's see what happens. It's such a good sight to see the water there. So close I can touch it. They're creating this road from scratch. This isn't even on the map at the moment. This is where the highway will be eventually, probably in a year or two. You see the pillars where it'll be on top. So may as well use it while I can. Alright, so this may actually be the perfect place. Over there is the highway. This is the new highway just being built. That's the level there. I've come down to this spot. It's actually Sunday tomorrow, so I don't think there'll be any workers about. There are no roads this side, except from just this little path. So a storm tunnel might be fine. It'll be a lot more quiet than the last storm tunnel I stayed in. Let's have a look, shall we? The problem is it's not dark yet, but I mean, it should be okay, shouldn't it? It's okay. I really didn't want to get this close to Almeria, the city, but I had no choice, to be honest, because of the military installation up there. So yeah, the problem is it's just way too built up, but here it looks like the perfect spot. I may have just got really lucky. I've been looking forward to these for the past few hours. So the sky is slowly changing colour. It's pink. It's a good sign. This is actually really good. It was €2. It's like a tuna and vegetable mayo. I'm gonna get this again. So good. I cannot wait to jump into the sea, just to wash all of this desert grime off me. That's just my hands. It's just bad. So even watch this, ready? All of the dust, man. Wow, it's crazy. It is actually so tough to live in the desert. That's just a few days. You can imagine after like a few weeks. Good morning. Just leaving the tunnel behind. Decent sleep, good enough. You could just hear the traffic in the distance, which was nowhere near as bad as the first night, which I'm happy about. And my lips are pretty cracked from all the sun. Coming from that UK weather to just straight desert and sun. My body is starting to feel it now, but just had a quick wash, so I feel slightly human again. I heard a couple cyclists go over the new road. Luckily, they didn't see me, but yeah, overall, not a bad spot. I actually got quite lucky considering how close this is to Almeria. But there's lots of cloud, so I think it's just gone 9 a.m. Lots of cloud. The sun is barely coming through, but yeah, not too bad. Oh man, I just can't wait. I was actually dreaming last night of swimming in the sea. That's how much I just want to get this grime off. It'll all be worth it though when I'm there. So I'm gonna get on the road and then head just to the mountains, I suppose. And over them mountains will be the sea and the beach and a couple like coves, hidden coves, hopefully. This is such a strange phenomenon. So if you were to take the sun out and look at the mountains above it, looks as if the sun has just set. But the sun is right there. It really doesn't know what to do. What a cool thing. There's lots of don't pass signs, so I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm not too heavy. It's pretty chill. Desert is just surrounded by mountains there. Further over these hills are the mountains I'll be heading to. It's a bit of a... I don't even know what that is. Oh, you can get down. Oh, it's actually so nice today. Not too hot, not too cold. You may think this little guy is a leaf or a stick. Nope, it's a grasshopper. So well blended in. Looks like a piece of just bamboo. There's a deer right there. Hasn't noticed me, hasn't heard me. Hello, mate. There's so many prints in the sand over these, I don't know what you call it, just a brush. Like hogs or birds. This is some kind of natural park area, but I'm finally closing in on the mountains after the last few days just being this tinge of blue, like a blue shadow. But I can kind of see some detail on them, which means I'm getting closer and closer. Finally, finally here. My legs are absolutely killing. Oh, look at that water. I can't wait for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna be in that. But the challenge is now to climb a little bit more. I've already been seen by lots of people down there, so I'm just gonna act like I'm like I'm just like taking pictures, and I'll wait for the sun to go down, which should be in like an hour or so. Just hiding behind this craggy rock while the sun goes down. There's quite a few people down there still actually, so I'm gonna wait here. Just behind me though, there's a flat spot right there, so when it does get dark, I'll set up my tent. I'm around halfway up the mountain now. Careful I don't fall. But there is the peak. No flat spots, it looks like a decent climb. So I'm just gonna stay here where I know there is something flat. I feel like I've been sent back in time. If you take away the road and the building, the electrical wires and the mast, there's actually a pirate ship. It looks like some kind of like retro pirate ship just hugging the coast back in the 1600s. Just reminds me of it. Not a bad way to spend my last night. Oh, it's an early one. Just gone 6:30 a.m. so it's still dark. We're expecting it to be slightly lighter. The sunset actually set there where the lighthouse is. It's been flashing all night, by the way, just constant. And sunrise is somewhere in this direction, so I'm gonna head to a beach over there and take a dip, a well-needed dip. Let's go. These early morning colours are something else. Look at this place. Yes. Sandy beach as well. Sun's just coming up. Oh, I've missed the water. Is still out. Is it morning or is it still night time? I can't tell. I think it's somewhere in between. To remember this place then, I'm going to take a little pebble out the cliffside. Go. It's Tabernas Desert. It's gonna be so cold. Oh. Yeah, it's freezing. Oh. Jesus. Oh, yes. That is so cold. Oh man, that is so nice. Oh, that's a way to wake you up. Oh, I'm awake. Oh, I can rub all of the desert grime off of me. Let's go for a dunk. Just to think, these were the mountains on the first day. They were a tiny speck, far in the distance. And now, they're right there. I'm right beneath them. I actually camped right there last night. This is the perfect time. Somewhere in between daytime and nighttime. Whew. What a way to end it.